Hello all, welcome to Cognitive Hub Linux command tutorials. And so far we have covered about ls command, cd command, and how to make a directory, that is using mkdir, as well as how to remove a files from a directory using rm command, and how to create temporary files without any data using touch command. And we have also seen about the cat as well as copy, move commands as well. But like suppose if you want to do a little bit operations on, like if you want to remove some duplicate data present in your file, then you will be using a like the separate commands known as sort as well as the unique commands. So I am going to explain these two commands in this video, and I also explain how like sort will be sort will act like a unique with different options that we have in the sort, as well as I am also going to explain about different sort of operations that we have with these two commands. Now yeah, I'm going to explain these two commands in this video. Okay guys, now in this video we are going to see about the mostly used commands in the Linux. So those are nothing but the sort command and unique command. So these are majorly used in the Linux with the input files, whatever it may be, whether it is a numerical or alphabetical, they will mostly use this. So now here I'm just going like using the command ls to view all the files. So if I view here, we have a file 4 which is no data, file 3. Yeah, we have a content in the file 3 here. So now what I want you to do is, I want you to either copy the exact data, or you can also use the, if you are following my previous lectures, then you already have this file. But if you are not new to this video, or you are directly watching this video, then just try to use the try to create a one more file just like this, including some alphabetical data in the first few lines and other alphabetical data in the last few lines, and in between that just use some numerical values and which are not in the sorted order, so that we will whatever the data, whatever the operations that we are going to see, we will able to understand clearly. So the first command is sort space file 3. So what it will do is, it will basically sort the content here. So if you observe here, previously the file is not sorted. The first few lines is having alphabetical records, and the last few lines is also having the alphabetical records, and in between that we have inserted some numericals, and that too it is not in the sorted order. But if you observe here, we got the numericals in the first place and all the alphabets at the last place, and that too we are getting all the numericals in the sorted order, as well as the alphabets also in the sorted order. And the main logic behind this is, it will sort based upon the ASCII values of this particular characters. So as we all know that then numericals is having the ASCII values less than the alphabets, so that is the reason why it is coming in this order. So we have one more option, sort space. So if I want the content in the reverse sorted order, then for that we need to use the -r option here. So what it will do is, it will just sort the file 3, but it will show us in the reverse format. So yeah, so if you consider here, previously if we sort this, we got the 2 in the last, now we got the 2 in the first. Similarly, whatever the content that we got previously, it will just reverse it up. So basically for reversing the sorted data, you need to use the -r. Similarly, we have one more option, that is -n file 3. So what it will do is, basically it will sort the data based on the numericals. So if you observe here, whatever the data that are not numericals will come first, and all the remaining numericals will come last. So that is what the -n is for. But basically if you have the files all with the if you have a file with all the numerical data, then in that case you need to use this -n option. But apart from that, you are not there is no use of using the -n here. You can directly use the file 3 if your file is containing both numericals as well as the alphabets. But if your file is containing only the numericals, then it is better to use the -n for better sorting. Similarly, after sorting this, if you want this in a reverse order, then you need to use -n space R is for reverse. So what it will do is it will sort with the numerical, like by considering the numericals and by considering the numericals as well as the in the reverse order. So that is what. So previously we got here the first line as 4 here. Whatever the content that is here present here, it will just come up with the reverse order. So that is what the sort command is. And we have one more option that is known as -c. What it will tell you is it will tell whether the file is already sorted or not. So we have this file, right? So we have a file space cat space file3. Now we want to check whether this is already sorted or not. For that we need to use -c option, -c file3. So what it will do is okay, what it is showing. So it is showing the message like disorder. But if the file is sorted properly, then it will show it like file is sorted, like in order. So let me check with the empty file or file2. So it is also showing like disorder. It is also disorder. So and along with the disorder, it will also show at what point it is showing the disorder. So if you consider the file3, the disorder came from at Guru, and if you consider the file2, the disorder come from followed by file1 line, and if you consider the file1, the disorder comes from this is from file2, and if you consider the file4, as the file4 is empty, it is not showing any content here. But basically if the file is in sorted order, then it won't show up any of the content here. If the file is sorted, then it won't show us any warning messages or any error messages. But if the file is disordered, then it will show like the file is disordered at this particular point of line. So that is what the advantage of this sort command, like sort space -c option. So we can check whether the file is sorted or not. And we have one more option here. So if you observe the data, we have few duplicates here. For like example, we have it 2 as 2 times, and 1 we have 3 times here, and we have also, like I think that is the only duplicates that we have. So if you want to remove such type of duplicates using the sort command, we have a option known as -u. So for that, sort space -u file3. So if you do that, so previously we have 1 3 times, now we have only 1 time, and similarly we have 2 times, now we have only 1 time. So this is the order that it is specifying, and it is coming. Yeah. So this is how it will remove all the duplicates here. So this is all about the sort command. So we have seen about sort with the single alone file name, and we have also seen about how the sorting will done at the back end, and how sorting will be done on a file in the reverse order. And we have also seen about how sorting will be done by taking the numericals as a priority. And we also seen about how we can check how we can use the N option as well as the R option parallelly. And we have seen how to check whether the file is already sorted or not. And we have seen about like how to remove the duplicates from a file using the sort command also. Now as I mentioned, the other command is unique command. So I'm just removing here the screen, like I'm just clearing it up, and the other option is unique. So I'm just opening the file3 content. So these are the content here. So now what I want you to show is I want unique here, unique file3. So what it basically does, it will just remove all the duplicates here. So after removing this is the data that we are getting. So basically it is picking up the data at a single line of execution. So if we are having the data in a, like if you are having one at multiple times, it won't remove that duplicates. It will only remove the duplicates if those are present like successively. And we have one more command here, one more option here, unique -c, just like to check whether if the file is having any duplicates or not. Oh sorry, unique -c. file.txt is not there, file3. So if you check this, so it will tell at like the one how many times it exists. So it will keep on counting this, and if you consider this one, this is the first count, and if you consider 2 appeared 2 times and 1 appeared 2 times, and remaining all appeared only 1 time. So basically what it will show is, it will show how many times that one is exist. I think this is not the single one, we have some space or something here. So that is the reason why it is not able to pick that up, take it as a duplicate. So if we are having 1 comma space or 1 space, then it won't take it as 1. So that is the reason why it is not coming here, and it is counting only the ones, only 2 instead of 3. So that is a major reason here why we are not getting. So basically -c is used to count in the case of unique, to count the unique, to count whatever the word or whatever the line it is repeated, or how many times it repeated, and what are the total duplicate count we have. And we have one more option here, that is -d, which only prints the duplicate records in the file. So let us check that. -d file3. So as we mentioned, we have only 1 and 2 are duplicates, and remaining are not a duplicates. So if you observe here the count, we have only these 2 as 2 repeated. So only these 2 got printed. But if you want to print only the unique ones, so for that, unique -u file3. So if you print only the unique ones, it will print the unique ones, not with the duplicate ones. So that means whatever the data that is having the count as 1, it will print only those data. But if we are having the count as 2, then it won't print. So in order to print those only duplicate count, you need to use the -d command. But if you want to print only the unique commands, you need to use command known as -u. Simply, if it is unique, you need to use u. If it is duplicate, you need to use d. And if you want to use if you want to print all the unique as well as the duplicate with the count, then you need to use -c. And if you want to remove all the duplicates from the file to watch only the unique content, then you need to use unique space file name. So that's it about the unique. So this is basically about all the sort options and unique options that we have, and that are mostly used while working with the files in the real-time project. So that is all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching.